Okay, what's up? Hey guys, welcome to the webinar, How to Manifest Your Dream Girl. Today I have Sandro with me. Me and Sandro have both manifested our dream women and dream relationships, and today we want to teach you how you can do the same. Now, a few things before we start. We have a 20-day Manifest My Dream Girl challenge that is open for you to join. You can go to jadtjones.com/dreams to register, and this course will be sold for $2,000 in the future. But right now what we're doing is we're crowdfunding because of this coronavirus thing. We're crowdfunding it, meaning we're only going to sell it to you for $300, and we're going to get a lot of people there to to fund the project. So for only $300 you can get into a $2,000 coaching training that me and Sandro are going to give you to manifest your dream girl. Okay, so today this webinar is for you if you want to learn how to manifest your dream girl and dream relationship. It is my promise, as well as Sandro's, that this is not going to be some sales pitch and just a bunch of fluff. We're going to give you pure 100% content, helpful step-by-step things that you can go and implement out in your life to manifest your dream girl and dream relationship. And if you choose, you can come later and join our 20-day coaching program and coaching challenge if you wish, or you can do this on your own. Either way, you're going to get a ton of value from this. So who is Sandro? Sandro has been part of some of my coaching programs, and I discovered that, like myself, he is very good at manifesting the things that he wants in his life, including his dream girls and his dream relationships. So Sandro has manifested 2 dream women that, he was super attracted to and really wanted, his ideal woman. He's done that twice in 2 separate relationships. I myself have manifested, let's say 3 or 4 of these dream girls and dream relationships in my life. So between the both of us, we have, I would say, over 15, 20 years of hands-on experience with manifesting the relationships we want and being able to date the women that we're truly attracted to and not having to settle with. So another side note, Sandro also is good at manifesting other things. He has started his own IT business. And so what we're going to teach you today is how to take a wish that's in your mind, something that you want. Today we're talking about your dream girl, because I know a lot of you tell me, Jad, I can attract some girls, but not the girls I really want, the ones I think are really hot and sexy and attractive. Well, we're going to show you what you've been doing wrong and what to do instead to start getting the exact kind of girls that you want. So did I miss anything, Sandro, or is that a good introduction?
I think it's really helpful to listen to somebody that tells them a story that it's true and that it's possible and that it's doable, and that it's, because when I look back 20 years, 15 years back, I was like, how is it possible to get the dream girl? How is it possible to get the girl you want? Because I was in the same situation. I was also like, yeah, I can get some girls, mostly the ones I'm not interested in, kind of that. That's normal, quite normal for everybody. I started that too. And it was for me mind-blowing to listen to guys that tell me that he was interested in that girl and he got together with that girl. And yeah, it is possible and is doable for everybody. I learned it, so you can learn it too.
Yeah, exactly. So let's talk about possibility for a while. That's a great point. So how about, can you share a bit of your story of kind of the process you went through to go from not getting the girls you wanted to getting the girls you wanted? And
yeah, I mean, I learned a lot from the whole man movement that went online in the last 10 years, 15 years. How to get a girl, what to do, what to not do, what is manpower, what is wussy power, kind of that, what is the difference. And it worked quite good, I would say. Not perfect, but quite good. And after a while, I thought about, no, I want something different. I want something, I had a clear picture what I want. And I had a clear vision what I want to feel. That was much more important, because I made a list of everything I want in a girl, and it was not like, yeah, I want something outside. It was more like, I want something inside. I want to feel like this. I want to feel intimacy. I want to feel loved. I want to feel attraction. I want to feel all that, what I wanted to feel. I focused on that. I want to get that in my life. And so there was no girl outside that I wanted in first place, but I knew what I want to experience inside myself on the first place. Yeah, and I did this a while, focusing on that and managing my energy. Like, yeah, I would like to do that. I would like to experience that. I would like to see that coming real. And after a while, a girl contacted me. I was dancing salsa a lot of years, and this was really mind-blowing because I'm very aware what is going on around me all the time.
Mm.
And I didn't see her in these classes, but she saw me, and I didn't realize her, and it's nearly impossible, but she was able to get away without noticing her. And she contacted me via Facebook, and I thought, who is this girl? I don't know her. I don't can connect to her, because it was like really a big question mark going on. What's this? And then when we met for the first time, I was 100% sure, okay, this is the girl I wanted. This is what I wished for. This is what I wanted to see in my life. And yeah, then I made the moves that were successful. And because it's very easy, when you order something from life and life gives it to you, it's not a hard deal to get what you want. It's like,
Okay, let's stop there. Okay, so
yeah, good.
what does it mean when Sandro is saying when you order something from life, it's not hard, it comes to you? Okay, so I think I forgot to, let's define, what does it mean to manifest something? Manifestation, so we're saying how to manifest your dream girl and dream relationship. So what does manifestation mean? To manifest something means to take a thought and turn it into something out in the real world, right? So you're manifesting it from an idea, a thought, a desire, a dream, a vision, and creating it out into the real world. So
Yeah,
when Sandro says, sorry, you want to say
it's
something?
really a new idea. If you look around in the world and you think about the world as a thing outside of you, and you have to manage to get something from the world, and you have to work for that, and you have to prove yourself and everything like that. This is a totally different game. This game is from the inside. It's from inside out. And I studied the inside many years. I'm a pro in inside worlds, and I know how the inside world is built. And for me, it's since I'm kind of 18, I believe that the inside creates the outside. So if you want to create something in the real life, you have to go to the inside first, change whatever you find you are not comfortable with and you want to change it. And then if you change it inside yourself, then it's getting easier and much easier to get it on the outside, because it's like a print. Like, here's a picture and you print it out, and then it comes out of the printer and out of the reality, and then it gets back to you. But you have it first inside the computer. You say, this is what I want, and then you print it out, and then it comes back to you, kind of that.
Beautiful, beautiful. So if you're watching right now and you've been wondering, I'm trying really hard, I'm learning all this stuff, I bought all these courses, I've watched all these videos, I've tried, but I'm not getting what I want. Now you see how you were kind of missing half of the equation. The half of the equation that a lot of people miss is they do not first create it within. So he said first, inside out. Okay, it comes from inside out. Your dream girl, it's counterintuitive, but your dream girl is in here first before you're going to see her out there. There's a saying, before you can see it out there, you have to first see it in here. Before you can see it out there, you have to first see it in here. So what Sandro and I both did is we first saw it inside of ourselves first before it manifested out in the real world, right?
Yeah, this really works. It's really amazing and it's really magical. I call it magical because it is, as I said, it's a whole different game. If you are working on the outside, then you're trying to arrange stuff, and you're trying to arrange dates, and you're trying to arrange impression on a woman and everything, or you're trying to get a customer, or you're trying to do things on the outside to get what you want in life. And this works somehow, but it's very hard. It's a hard way to do it.
Yep. And I would say it doesn't work 100%. I mean, at some point it breaks down, it doesn't work.
Yeah, that exactly. Because if your inside view is not matching with your reality you created outside, and you hustled your ass off, but it's still not matching with your inside, it's, as Jed said, it crumbles to dust and it vanishes away, and you can't hold it. For example, if you manage to get more money into your life, but you don't feel value that you have the value of this money, it will go away again and you cannot hold it. However, if you are congruent with yourself and your outer reality, it stays and it's safe, because it's you that is the decision maker, what you want, and it's you who arranges the things that come into your life. And that's very, very powerful. That's very magical, because the difference between the one is I try to do things on the outside, and I have to bring in a lot of energy to do that. Mm-hmm. And the other thing is I say what I want inside, and then life gives it to me. It's not that I have to pull it here. It's presented to me on a plate, and I only have to pick it and say, oh yeah, I like to mm-hmm. do that.
Well, we'll just throw in a side note there that there's a difference between, we're not saying that imagine it in your mind and then poof, it's gonna fall in your lap. You still have to work hard, but what Sandro is saying is, when I align my internal self or beliefs or what I want with the work I'm doing externally, and my external work is aligned with my inner vision, okay, they're in one, that's when things start coming easily to me. So easily doesn't mean without work, it just means it flows.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So put up your hand right now. I know this, a lot of you are going to be watching this on a recording, but put up your hand right now if in life, a lot of times you try really hard, but you don't get the result you want. Okay? That's so common, right? So this is what we're talking about here. The mistake you're making is the internal is not in alignment with the external. And that's why you don't get what you want. So what we're going to do in the 20-day Manifest Your Dream Girl Challenge is we're going to bring you back into alignment so that your actions and your thoughts and your feelings, your body state is all in alignment. So then your action becomes effective. You start getting what you want.
Yeah, and see it like you're creating an environment where you match. It's like, it's a matching that is so complete, you won't believe it. And that's what I call magic, because when it happens, it's really magical, and it's not something about power. It's not something about getting the things you want. It's like being what you want. It's something completely different. It's a fulfilling game, and nobody teaches you kind of that. There are several people out there that teaches you, but in normal life you don't get this information. Nobody tells it you, and if you tell another one about it, they say, yeah, you are kind of insane, right? They don't believe it.
Yeah, exactly. And I think the reason why so many people don't know how the process of manifestation works is, number one, it's not in our education system, right? The only thing our parents and our education system say is show up and work hard, work hard, work hard. But nobody tells us all the internal processes and things that we have to do internally to make this work. And another thing that's, I think, is common is whenever you say manifest or the law of abundance or the law of attraction, there's so much abstract information out there and corny videos and the stupid music and all that. Like, it just makes it so inaccessible and impractical that you're just like, what is that? So it's about like, just like when you get it and it's practical and you're like, okay, do step one, do step two, do step three. You're like, okay, this makes sense. And you do it. And then boom, it's, it really starts
Yeah.
working.
Yeah. And yesterday I had a coaching call with another guy, and I remember that because we were talking about the subconscious mind. In my view, we have a conscious mind that is what is aware of what is going on in that moment. Maybe you're watching a video, maybe something is around you outside the computer, but you have a big, very powerful subconscious mind, and that is running all the show of your life. And we don't see that because we are focused on our conscious mind. But the subconscious mind creates everything, I would say, really everything. Whatever you see, whatever your feeling is, whatever your results are, whatever your words that you use is imprinted into yourself, and so comes out of the subconscious mind. And I found ways to program myself, to program my subconscious mind, and so different results come out. And this is very easy in a way if you know how to do it. Because what is really great about the subconscious mind is it helps you all the time, all the time, all the time. It's there to help you. It's built to help you. It's built to be your best friend, but it listens all the time. And so if you get information that's not valuable for you, whatever it is, somebody tells you 100 times, even if you know it's not true, it gets stuck inside of you, and you run around with that information, and so your subconscious mind creates that information that it's true again. And the great thing about your subconscious mind, it's open for new things all the time. If you go to a guy and tell him, well, we did this 20 years like this, now we do it differently, the first thing he will do is, what? Why? We did it 20 years like that. Why should we change? He will argue because he's identified with something, and he will question that. And the subconscious mind doesn't question anything at all. So you can come up with something new for your subconscious mind. And the subconscious mind always says, okay, fine. It always says, okay, we do it that way, fine. It listens all the time. And if you think about it, it's like a magical ghost, like a magical genie that works for you, and it's always open to listen. And that's something very, very powerful if you know how to use it. And it's very valuable for you because you can create whatever you can think of, kind of that way.
Yes, exactly. So again, if you're watching, put up your hand right now if you have not intensely and intentionally been using and intentionally programming your subconscious mind on a daily basis. Okay, so probably a lot of you, right? So what you need to understand is that just how your subconscious mind is the source of all possibility, it is also now, when neglected and not intentionally programmed and reprogrammed, it is the cause of all your poverty, all your suffering, all your limitation. So a big reason why you haven't been able to manifest your dream girl is because your subconscious mind has the belief that it is not possible for you. It has the belief, it has a story in there saying, I can't attract women, or I'm not good enough, or I'm not worthy, or it's not possible. And so your subconscious program that's in your subconscious mind right now is preventing you from living the life and having the girls that you want. And this is a huge piece that a lot of guys, they don't even know that their subconscious mind is basically holding them back. That's the explanation why, hey Jad, I really want this, I've been really trying. Consciously, in your conscious mind, you really want it, okay, and in your actions you're really trying to do it, right?
Yeah.
But in the end of the day, if that message of I really want this and this is what I want doesn't reach your subconscious mind, then your subconscious mind doesn't hear what you want, then you don't get it. So another thing we're going to do during this 20-day challenge is we are going to show you the exact steps, tools, and techniques to reprogram your subconscious mind with new empowering programs and new beliefs in yourself that you can date amazingly hot women, that you can get your dream girl, that you can have your dream relationship. Okay, so before I go on, if you're excited and you want to join, go to jatjones.com/dreams and sign up. What I'm going to tell you right now is like, there are a lot of ways to reprogram your subconscious mind. I'll give you just 2 quick ways if you want to do this on your own. One is through repetition, the repetition of an idea over and over and over. Number 2 is giving the idea over to your subconscious mind in an emotionally charged way. So if you really want this and you really like, you put your emotion behind it, then you can take your conscious thought and deliver it to your subconscious mind. Okay. Now, with that being said, I would highly recommend that you join us so Sandro and I can coach you through this, because in my experience, most people fall short on this because of little details and little mistakes. Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of mentoring, and it's always, I mean, we struggled a lot in our life, everybody does, and it took a while to realize it's kind of the old age of internet, and everything is like you buy something and it's a product and it's a thing, and it's like a tube you open and then it comes out something, and if you open the tube, it every time comes out the same. But here it's just a new idea of mentoring, and that means being in contact with us and getting feedback from us and getting clear, very detailed feedback on your thoughts, on your emotions, on your way you think, because you need to know how the subconscious mind accepts information. For example, it does not process any not. If you think, I don't want any fat girl, for example, if that's what you don't want, you get it because the subconscious mind only listens to, I want a fat girl. That's maybe not politically correct to say that, but whatever you want, you must bring it in a positive way and in a natural way that's right here, right now, that will be understandable for the subconscious mind. Because if you say, for example, I want my dream girl that looks like this and behaves like this and feels like this for me, and I want to meet her in about three months or 2 weeks, that means it will not happen, because the subconscious mind does not think in time. It does not exist in time. It has only the present moment, that it's right here, right now. So you have to build up a reality inside yourself that it's already true, not in 2 weeks. It must be true now for you, inside of you. And then the subconscious mind says, oh, okay, that's true here. We bring it up in life. That's the way it works. And so you get very detailed feedback that's really, really helpful for you, because there are a lot of very small details make a whole lot of difference. And I call it, it's 2 sides of the same coin, because you can say, for example, I want that. I want a perfect girl. I want a perfect job. I want good money in my life. And even the word want creates distraction, because I'm here and there's what I want and I'm not there. And this is what the subconscious mind listens to. It says, okay, he wants distraction from that. He wants distance from that. Okay, we create that. Fine. You get what you want. Always, all the time, every time. And so you need to be very specific how your internal computer works and how you have to program it so it brings up what you want.
Yeah, exactly. And another thing is about like your subconscious mind will manifest something once you believe it's true. Now, here's another challenge where it's like, okay, Jad, I really want this. And I'm telling my subconscious mind I want this, but I don't believe it. I'm having trouble believing it, right? And that's a common block for a lot of us when we want to manifest something, is we really want it, but we don't believe it's possible for us, or we don't believe that we can do it. So another reason why we're encouraging you to come to us for mentoring is because I'll just speak of myself for now. Is like my job is to knock out people's limiting beliefs so that they get to a point where they believe in themselves so they can go and walk up to those hot girls. So that is like my bread and butter specialty. And one of the biggest obstacles to manifestation that people bump up against is their limiting beliefs. And so, sure, you can go read a book about this or whatever and do it on your own, but are you going to get over those limiting beliefs? Probably not, right? Whereas we're going to go in with a fine-tooth comb for 20 days and, help you knock out your limiting beliefs and replace them and program new beliefs into your subconscious mind. And that's going to bring everything into alignment. So that's another reason why I believe you should seek out the mentorship with us, because on your own, there are a lot of enemies in the shadows that you haven't calculated because you haven't done this before. And so it is easy, but it's harder than it looks at the same time. The devil's in the details. And if you miss the details, 6 months down the line, you're still in the same place because you missed those details. Whereas with us, because we haven't only studied this, we've walked our talk. Okay, we've manifested our dream girls, our dream relationships, and even our own businesses, right? So we know the detail minutia because we've walked the talk, and we're not only doing this meeting for you, like Sandro and I, we talk about this when we talk with each other. We're so passionate about this because like he's saying, it's magic. It's like having a magic genie, right? It's like, wow, I can create this in my mind and it's appearing for me. Yeah. Like Sandro was on our private forum for my inner circle guys, and he was making posts like, wow, this is happening and this is happening and this is happening, right? He's manifesting. So you tap into a power. Go ahead.
You can use it for everything in life. I used it to create my ideal customer in my old business, and I changed the business now. And it took me a long time to get my mind out of this, what I created, into something new I want to create. And to make the jump I was in Thailand, and I wanted to go to Thailand for a long time, but inside my old job, it wasn't nearly impossible. And it took a while to set up everything right. And then I wanted to go 4 weeks, but then I realized this is far too less time. I need more time here. And then I expanded to nearly 7 weeks. And then the whole shutdown of the world came and I went back. But in Thailand, a lot of things opened up and got real for me that were kind of not there before. So yeah, you have to move also in the outside, and you have to jump sometimes into something new. And I can say that everything is so worthwhile, so funny. It's like a good life you can live by that way. And we want you to have a good life. We want you to be happy with your life. It won't be bing and you're enlightened and everything is fine. No, it won't be some work. It won't be every time. You're never ready with life as long as you breathe. So, but you can guide it in a way where you want it to go. And I hear a lot of people telling me like, I'm like in crisis and I feel like the world feels, and I do not. I don't care. I'm happy with the actual situation very much. I'm using this situation a lot for myself. I can adapt to everything, and this is a really helpful skill. And yeah, we want to teach you this helpful skill to manifest whatever you want into your life. And we teach it with Dream Girl, because this is what you want mostly. We are all attracted to girls. We are all attracted to looks. We are attracted to beauty. We are attracted to love. And we need that as human beings. We can't live without that, I think. So we give you the magic pill to get it.
Yeah. So yeah, speaking of the situation now, again, why are we doing this now? Because now in this situation of quarantine, of time at home, time alone, this is the perfect time to learn the art of manifestation, where you can, because now you can sit with yourself. Now you're not getting distracted. Now you have time to learn and practice this. Whereas later, you know, the world's going to start going again.
It will turn
Right?
again faster.
Yeah. So now is the perfect time for this. You're here, your timing is perfect right now, because manifestation is all about inside. Okay. Again, the side note, of course, you have to go out and take action. We all know that. Okay. That's why we're not talking about that part. So we're not telling you it's magic, blah, blah, blah. No, you have to go do some work too, but you have to do the inner work as well. It's a two-part formula: work hard and do the inner work. Okay. So there is no more perfect time in the history or in the past 20 years than right now to learn this and practice this. So once you get this, man, let me tell you this story. So there was one period of my life before I got my current girlfriend. Before then, I was single for a long time by choice, because you know what? I just got sick of dating girls that I wasn't like super into. Okay, I'm just like, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. I'm not getting any satisfaction. So unless the girl's like my dream girl, I'm not gonna date her. Okay? So during that time, what I did is I would spend sometimes 2 or 3 months not going out at all, doing only this manifest your dream girl stuff that we're gonna teach you in my room. That's all I did. I do that all day in my room, listen to, you know, stuff in my car, and go to the gym. And that's literally all I did for like 3 months. Okay. And then about 6 months, or not, you know, 6 months to a year later, I got my dream girl. Okay. So right now, you don't have to be doing this and going out and talking to women. You can do this now, magnetize your mind, get yourself all in alignment. So then when the world opens up, boom, you're going to go out and boom, things are going to start happening for you, because you've brought in alignment, because you've reprogrammed your subconscious mind, because you've gotten rid of all the limiting beliefs, and now you believe in the possibility. And that's the key. You believe in it. And now, as someone who's a believer walks up to a girl and says, hey, how you doing? Your energy is completely different. And the wonderful thing about manifestation and this whole thing is, once you get your mind right, doesn't matter what you say. Hey, Jad, what do I text her? Hey, Jad, what do I say? Hey, Jad, what do I say in the first 5 minutes? Hey, Jad, how do I ask for a number? All of that goes away, because now you have the vision. Now you're a being, as Sandro says. Now you're aligned with the energy, and then you can say whatever she's going to feel. And that's when the magic happens, and boom, boom, boom. That's when you're going to start getting results. It's all this inner stuff that everybody just ignores or misses or really devalues, where that's everything comes from within. Everything was first created within. Before everything you see, look around your room right now. You see a book, you see a shelf, you see this computer. It was all created as an idea first. And then out in the real world, it's exactly what's going to happen with your dream girl and your dream relationship.
Yeah, exactly. I was the same. I wasn't happy with what I was getting. And so I went back to myself and defined exactly what I wanted and focused on what I wanted. And I mean, what I can tell is it can manifest. People ask always, like, how long does it take? How long does it take to get the result you want? And the answer is, it takes as long as your energy is there where you need it. Because when your energy is there, then it will manifest immediately, very fast. 24 hours is possible. But if you get used to this, maybe, like Jad said, 12 months, 6 months, for me, it's very long time, because I'm now in a state there where I can manifest things really quick, really quick. If I'm, for example, if I'm in a new environment like Thailand, it's very helpful for your subconscious mind, because it does not know how it is. If you're in your normal life, you know how it is. And it's kind of not so easy to bring up something new that pops up in your life. But if you're in a new situation, anything can happen right now, you know? And so it's much easier. And I was also defining what I wanted. And when you get the girl you defined before, you know it for sure. You're absolutely sure. Oh, there it is. This is what I wanted. And there's, I don't know how to describe it. It's a magic feeling inside. And this, you are like a child, you're, oh yeah, it's like, it's here, finally, that's what I wanted, great. And in this mode, the girl realized there's something going on that they don't know, and they feel it and they want it, and it's very attractive. Because if you are in a mindset that you are 100% sure this is what I want, this will create a lot of attraction for you also, not only from your side. And then it gets easy. You still have to do the steps. You still have to go to her, talk to her, attract her, speak with her and flirt with her. Yes, but it's much, much easier than just talk to a girl that you just see and you think, oh yeah, she looks quite interesting, but it's no resonance inside of you that you said, yeah, this is what I waited for now a lot of time, and that's what I defined before. When you see what you defined before, it's like, I don't know, something magical happens, and it's a really, really, really amazing experience. And I'm always like, I experienced it now 3 times, and I'm always wondering when it happens, like, oh wow, this is so easy. But can't believe how easy this is, because I know the steps to do it also without manifestation. And Jed knows the steps and teaches the steps for many years. And I think, does it match to your, Jed, that you think it's much easier then when you defined it before and then it gets to your life?
Yeah, I mean, I would just say that it just becomes a part of my life and the way I do things, right? So what I wanted to add is like, um, kind of saying the same thing, but in a different way from what Sandro just said, is like, just the fear is gone. It's like before it was like, oh, I want this. I hope I get this. I hope I get this. And that's, I know if you're watching this, that's the energy you're in. You're in the energy of fear and scarcity, right? Oh, right? But when you know this process and you've mastered it and you've experienced it, then you're more like, oh, okay, I know what's coming. I know it's coming. You know, I'm just gonna do my manifestation thing, and I know when the right time comes, it comes, right? What I'll say, uh, just to give you like both sides, is like, yes, things can happen quickly. However, if something doesn't manifest in 1 or 2 months, I'm of the belief that, you know, timing, you know, sometimes the universe wants you to have it in 6 months or a year, but that doesn't mean that you get discouraged. You continue to manifest. Like for me, when I got my dream girl, I wasn't, you know, maybe it took, I forgot the exact timing, but let's say it took 6 months. During those 6 months, I wasn't like, oh, no. During my 6 months, I was like, oh, I got it, you know? So allow time, guys, for something to manifest. Don't be discouraged if it doesn't, like, boom, you know?
Yeah, that's what we teach. We teach you to be sure about what you want.
Yeah.
We teach you to focus on that, what you want, and that is what you want. You can't change what you want. You can't decide what you want. But you can focus on what you want, and then something magically happens. And if you focus your whole attention on it, you are sure inside, yeah, that's what I want. And if you see what you wanted before, this assurance inside of you comes back, and you can walk with it to the girl, and this will make it so easy that you will really, really also wonder what is happening right now. Why is it so easy here?
What you're saying, Sandro, basically is, instead of going up to women through a state of fear, you are now going up to women through a state of belief, like, you know, and that energy makes all the difference.
Yes.
That's the magic, right? That's the magic you're talking about. So yeah, one thing I want to point out is I've coached some guys who have told me, hey, Jad, I've done 1,000 approaches and women still don't like me. I'm still not getting women, right? How can you do 1,000 approaches and not get women? Because he was missing everything we're talking about today. So if you think trying harder is going to work for you, remember 1,000 approach guy. And that guy was devastated, man. He was crushed. Okay. Because he didn't know that, you know, you have to, you know, it starts in here. And this is, you know how I always tell you guys this is an energetic game? Well, this is a whole other level of, this is an energetic game. And the art of manifestation is also the practice of getting yourself in the right energy. And we're going to teach you that. So go over to jatijones.com/dreams and join the 20-day Get Your Dream Girl Challenge. We're going to be with you every single day for 20 days, coaching you and teaching you the processes that we use in our own lives to attract the women that we're truly attracted to. So yeah. Any other thoughts?
Any other thoughts?
Okay, while you're thinking, let me just tell you guys, give you a quick summary, okay? So, what is it? A 20-day coaching program that will be sold for $2,000 in the future, now only $300. Why only $300? Because of the coronavirus stuff. We're just doing an exception, okay? So, we're crowdfunding this, which means we're gonna get a large number of people so that we can make this worth our while to do, okay? So that's why it's so cheap, not because it's basic, it's actually a very high quality coaching program, but it's a special, you're lucky to see right now, okay? So what it's gonna do for you, it's gonna allow you to manifest your dream girl and your dream relationship. The way it's gonna allow you to manifest these things is you're gonna learn how to reprogram your subconscious mind. You're gonna learn how to get yourself, your body into the right energetic state that it needs to be. We're gonna get rid of your limiting beliefs that are holding you back, and then help you reprogram your mind with empowering beliefs. And we're gonna take you from now being in a state of fear, scarcity, and desperation to a state of belief, confidence, and conviction, all right? So that's what, and the way we're gonna do that is by coaching you every single day for 20 days back to back. It's gonna be an intensive, amazing program. If you missed the live calls, there will be recordings. So no worries about that. And yeah, basically this is a restoration of your power. We're gonna help you restore your power and regain control over your love life destiny.
And we have a Facebook group that you will join, and you can ask any questions, and we will answer every question you have as good as we can to guide you on your way.
Exactly. So what I want you to do right now, go to jatijones.com/dreams and register. And we would love to see you on this 20-day Manifest Your Dream Girl Challenge.
Yes.
Cool. Thank you very much, Sandro. Thank you for watching, guys. And we'll see you inside the challenge, and we're going to have a lot of fun.
Yes.
All right, brother. Take care.
Take care, Jed.
See you guys. Bye.